Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to another episode of American Truck Simulator. We have our new Peterbilt behind us, which doesn't have much horsepower. Today we're going to put it to the ultimate test. We're going to take it for a 20-hour delivery. Already got it hooked up. We are all set to go. We're going to take fireworks from Oregon to Colorado. Because here's our trailer, all hooked up at the Walmart. We're all set to pull. I did a test run and it went okay. We don't have a heck of a lot of power though with this truck. Now it's Wednesday morning at 1:30, but we have a 21-hour drive, so we should have plenty of daylight to talk and chat and everything like this. And I'm hopeful that this load isn't super heavy so that we can manage it okay with this truck, because we don't have a lot of horsepower. I was trying to go up an on-ramp with the practice load that I did, and just uphill we could get 13 miles an hour. That's right, that was kind of our top speed. 13 miles an hour on an on-ramp. It wasn't even that steep, and we didn't have that heavy a load. So we really are going to have to build this truck up and get that power going. Don't hit the pole. All right, no worries, we're good. All right, so we'll get going here. 21 hours and 38 minutes, one of the longest drives we've done for a while in this. It's going to get us about $50,000, which would be really nice, because if we get $50,000, we can upgrade this truck quite a bit, which is our goal. We really need to upgrade the horsepower, the chassis, the transmission and stuff. However, with the $10,000 that I had, I did our most important thing, diesel. He likes it in the back here. It cost me $1,500 to move diesel from our Mack truck to the back of the truck here. $1,500. Vets are really expensive in American Truck Simulator. I mean, vets in America are pretty expensive, but $1,500 to move them from a truck to another truck? It's a lot of money. But we love diesel, so only the best for our diesel. So anyway, enough of the chitter chatter here. We'll get going, and then we'll connect as we get out onto the highway a little bit. And probably I might even wait until we get the sunrise here. So I might put about 3 or 4 hours under our belt, because we've got quite a long ride here with these fireworks. So as you can see, we're on the on-ramp here, 22 miles an hour on this little on-ramp with not a very heavy load. So this could be a long 21-hour drive. I remember when we first started in New Mexico and we'd have like a 4-hour drive. It's asking us to unlock differential. Oh, yeah, of course. Was it locked? Didn't realize it was locked. Anyway, that's a different story. But I remember when we were driving in New Mexico with our first truck, it took so long to do some of those deliveries because we had no pickup. So it might say like, oh, it's going to take 5 hours, but it ended up taking us about 7 hours of game time. And that adds up to time in real time too. But hopefully this will go okay. Hopefully I have a lot of highway driving between here and Colorado. And it's going to be kind of fun to just kind of settle into a nice long ride and enjoy the scenery and kind of ponder life here. So looking forward to this fireworks delivery. We'll get going. We'll check in as we get a few hours under our belt here. So we've got about 16 hours, a little bit over 16 and a half hours left. So we got about 5 hours into our journey now. I was a little bit of slow wheeling through. We went through Bend, and there's a lot of stoplights and a lot of city traffic. So it took us a while to get through there. This truck, again, stoplights are a killer when you have to start and stop, because it takes so long to get up to speed. But we cleared Bend and have been making some pretty good time since then. It's nice. It's only single lane highway, but not a lot of stoplights, 65 miles an hour, so we can go, well, 60 for us, but we can kind of set it at 63, and we're making good time here for the past couple hours or so as we cut across the, I think it must be the eastern part of Oregon now. So making pretty good time, all things considered. Whoa, it's a sharp turn. Another sharp turn. But now we're behind the log truck. Those are always killers. 60 miles an hour, it's only going 44. Well, so much for making good time. But anyway, I went in, we did sleep a little while ago, and so we woke up around noontime actually. Got a good 8 hours of sleep in. Beautiful country if we just take a look. These nice, flat, wide open spaces. Gosh, right down the middle of the lane here, aren't we? But yeah, nice little, get rid of those, that's even better. So yeah, a lot of good views here. Range country, nice and flat, which is good for us because, again, we don't have a lot of pickup with this truck. So hills, bad, very bad. They take forever for us to get up. So this is nice. This is good terrain to try to do this. And the nice thing about this, I think, if we get close to the $50,000 we're supposed to get paid for this trip, that should be enough. I think it was going to be, I think it was close to $30,000 to get a 600 horsepower engine to switch out the one that we've got. So that should solve that problem. And it should leave another $20,000. I mean, we have $9,000 now. It should leave another $20,000 or so to perhaps upgrade the transmission, maybe, which would be another nice thing to do. The cab's pretty good, I think. So yeah. So anyway, I think this would be a good trip. We should be able to get a lot of the critical power issues with the Peterbilt out of the way just with this one long drive. But it's here's some more city driving. It's going to slow us down here. It is a substantial haul. 21-hour drive might have been a little bit more ambitious than I wanted to be. Actually, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try to get it down to it's taking me about a half an hour to do the first 6 hours or so in real life. Yeah, so it's going to be about an hour and a half, maybe hour and 45-minute drive in real life to do the 21 hours in game, just because the truck is kind of so slow too. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to get down to about 10 hours, about halfway or so. And then I'm going to take a break and go to the gym and come back and finish it in a little while. So try to put another 5 or 6 hours here in of our distance. Whoops, we got to go left here. Wasn't paying attention. The other thing that I wanted to mention, that while we were asleep, Jenna K again picked up about $5,000 or $6,000 in profit. We paid our loans off, so we ended up with a little bit less than what we started. But that's 2 consecutive runs, an $18,000 and a $6,000 profit run for Jenna K, who was not making anywhere close to that earlier on. So the whole idea of if your drivers have better trucks, they'll make money seems to be making a lot of sense. So far, the 2 drives, it's not a lot of evidence, but so far it's looking pretty good that's a substantial, it's important is kind of what we were guessing here with that. And the other thing I did was when we last left in the previous episode, I gave our Mack truck to Eva, who is a brand new driver. And that truck's our best truck, really, at this point, right? So instead, what I did was I switched it, and I gave that Mack truck to Ahmed, who's a better driver, a more experienced driver. I'm not sure better, for any one of our drivers are good. But I gave Ahmed the better truck, and then I gave Eva Ahmed's truck, which is a piece of junk. So Ahmed should have a nice truck now. So both Jenna K and Ahmed should have better trucks. And we still need to upgrade some of the things on Jenna K's truck, like her transmission. I think the cab, she doesn't have a sleeper cab. So I want to get a sleeper cab on her truck, upgrade the transmission, a few other things there too. So we still have a lot of money to do to spend to upgrade all our 4 trucks and get them kind of fully functional, but we're making progress. And then I think the next thing after that would be to buy a base in a nice big city. So hopefully we're out of this kind of sticky spot in the game, if you would, where our drivers were kind of on the left side there. Our drivers were losing us more money than our loan installments were. So it was kind of a haul there. I mean, again, we weren't super hyper focused on how much we have? 56,000 pounds. That's not bad. We weren't super hyper focused on making money. I was buying lots of other stuff like dogs and stuff and paint jobs and everything and bells and whistles. And so, yeah, I think it's not necessarily kind of like we were all that urgent, but we certainly weren't doing a good job making money. And now we might be. With all that said, it is a slowly approaching sunset here, about 7:30. So I think what I'm going to do is drive a little bit more, and then I probably have to sleep in about 5 hours of game time. So we'll try to get another 5 hours in. We'll check in right about the halfway point in the drive. So we'll see a little bit. We should be, halfway to $50,000 and upgrade this truck in one big fell swoop, which would be pretty cool. So we'll see in a little while. We're back. It's about 3 hours later in real time. So I went to the gym, took a shower, watched a basketball game, and now we're finishing up the back end of the drive. Another 5 hours in the bank, so we're about halfway done with the drive, about 10 hours and 30 minutes to go. This one, to be honest, I'm going to be not lying, this is a slog. This truck does not have a lot of power yet, so picking up speed takes a while. This is a 21-hour drive, but with the acceleration that this truck's got and the pickup and the power, it can be considerably longer. So we're kind of earning our money this time. Almost missed that turn. Would have really taken a lot more time, but yep, we made it. Got a ticket back there, $700, and maybe I'll show it. I'm not sure, but stopped right in the right-hand turn, blinker on. Everything was fine, and we still got a ticket. I honestly don't get that one. Blinker was on, complete stop, red light. Truck before us did a turn on right. On red, I don't know. I can't. Sometimes it just happens. But yes, Ahmed, our driver, We gave him our Mack truck, just made $9,000, so up to $17,800. So both Janik and Ahmed now have had 3 of their last 3 runs have been successful with new and improved trucks. Sure wish we did that a long time ago. That would have been nice. But yeah, we're kind of just chugging away across Idaho now. I like the truck, but it definitely needs more power. And I definitely, when we get this, turn this in and we get the 50,000, we should have about 60 something thousand. We're gonna have to pay our loan pretty soon here. But we should have about 60,000. So that should be just one shot, upgrade the engine, chassis, and maybe if we hit level 20, I think we can upgrade the cab too. So we'll see what it looks like, but at the very least, we want to upgrade the chassis and the engine to get more power. And I think that should pretty much bring it up to pretty good, respectable performance here. But other than that, nice stretch now. These highways in Idaho are good. We're able to go 65, just got it on cruise control, easy driving. We slept a second time, so it's fun to do one of these long hauls. I haven't done one for quite a while, so it's kind of fun to try out the new truck. I sure wish it did have a little bit more power though, but other than that, it's been a nice drive. And I like this now that we're on this divided highway, hold it on 65, we're just chewing up the hours. When we get off on the smaller roads with a truck that doesn't have much power, boy, time really kind of bogs down, and it just really goes a lot of stop and start, and it's slowing down and speeding up and stuff. But we do have a gas issue, and I'm taking a risk here. There's another gas station that we should come with about 5 hours left in the drive, and I'm hopeful we have enough gas to do that. And I know someone said there's a way to tell the range, but I can't see how you tell the gas range here. I mean, I see our instant fuel rating, but that doesn't help us. But anyway, we'll keep driving along here. We'll check in when there's about 5 hours left, maybe if we make that gas station, or if we don't make that gas station, but we're going for it. And then we're kind of just grinding away, making some cash, the cash run. So we'll see in a little bit. We're going to find out how far you can drive on the red gas tank here, because we still have a ways to go before we have the next gas station. I mean, it's kind of a hike here. I thought maybe we're okay, right? 36 miles. It just turned red. So, yeah, I'm hopeful. See, the thing is, I don't want to pull. There's been a number of gas stations, but they involve pulling off, stopping, turning, going over these lights, and a bunch of lights, and turning. I mean, they're quite a ways off the highway, and in this truck, that just takes a long time. And I saw a gas station up ahead, 36 miles. I saw it like 300 miles ago. That is right off the highway. We can just turn right off, and that's going to save like 15 minutes of real life. So I was determined that we're going to make it that far, but I'm not sure that determination counts when it involves gasoline, right? It's not like you can kind of keep pushing it. Either you have gasoline or you don't have gasoline. So we're going to find out if we can make it. I think we should be able to make it 36 miles on a red gas tank, I guess. I remember when Did You Use the Rules used to watch these quite a bit, and he would freak out when we would almost run out of gas. I could imagine he would not be happy with our current situation. But I think we just pull off the highway here and turn left, and we're at the gas station. Maybe. If all goes well. We'll see. And it looks like we made it. Unless we run out of gas in the parking lot here. We did it. No worries. Plenty of gas left. Well, we'll fill up here, and then we got about 6 hours left. We got the mountains off to our side. We are Utah, I think, now. So nice easy drive these last few miles. Just been chewing the miles up, which has been fun. I'm really excited to get this truck to a condition where it's fast and nimble and powerful. I think this is going to be a really fun truck to drive. I just love this look of the square front. I mean, I think that's just such a cool look to the truck here. This might be the most gas we've ever gotten too, because this has a big tank. 168, almost 200 gallons. 195.57 gallons. That's a lot of gas. How much was it? $768. Ooh. So, do gas prices in the game change according to gas prices in real life, or are they just always the same? Because gas prices now, of course, are really expensive. The average price is over $4. Well, for the U.S., it's over $4 a gallon. Which is probably pretty cheap for Europe. They must be even crazier in Europe right now. But I wonder if gas prices change in the game at all. I've never even considered it. I mean, it's not a big deal. Gas really isn't very expensive. I am not turning right, because every time I turn right on a red light in this game, I get a $700 fine. even though I'm not doing it wrong, game. Alrighty. Well, anyway, 6 hours and 10 minutes to go. We'll see you when there's about 3 hours left. Just kind of making our way through Utah. The mountains off to the right there. And having a good drive. It's been a wonderful day. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. This is our second drive now, so we've slept twice. Second day of driving. Third day of driving, because we slept twice. But yeah, just chugging away. It's been really pleasant. I said it before, but I really think I'm going to like this truck when we get some power on this truck. Right now, it's a little bit sluggish. So we are in the southeast corner of Utah, just about ready to dip into Colorado. We got about a little bit under 3 hours left, and we're gonna kind of run out of sleep here. So I thought I would just pull off as we are have a nice little easy spot to pull off here, and we'll get 8 hours more sleep. Let's see if Jenna K makes money. $13,900. She did it. 5 o'clock in the morning. All right, let's get this started up. Our lights should be good. Here we go. And we should get a nice sunrise here in the next hour here. Eva has leveled up. She made some money. We got $28,000 here. Nice. Jenna K is just pulling in the cash. Let's take a quick look here since we have a moment. I'm not going that fast. So if we look at driver manager, remember her average was minus $200 about a week, I think 1 or 2 episodes ago. Look at this now, $5,210 profit average since we upgraded her truck. God, it makes me feel like a dummy for not doing that sooner, huh? But anyway, if you're having trouble with your AI drivers and they're not making money, it certainly seems like they need a better truck. Anyway, one other thing I wanted to talk about, since we're chatting, it looks like we're going to have a sunrise right in front of us, so that's perfect. You can see the sky getting lighter right over there, 5 o'clock. Sun's coming up. Beautiful. As we head into Colorado. So over the weekend, I think Parkera NZ. If you don't know Parkera NZ, you should check out his channel. I'll put a link down below. We're going to check out the convoy feature. I think he's done it, but I've never done it. And we were chatting today, and we decided, okay, this weekend we're going to sort it out. We're going to figure out how to record. I think we're going to do, I'm not quite sure yet how we're going to do the episodes. I think we're going to do maybe 2 episodes, one for his channel and then one for this channel. And we're going to be driving together and just kind of chatting about some different American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator topics. And I think we're going to do it in American Truck Simulator. So we'll have 2 episodes, one on my channel and one on his channel. And I think we're going to talk about favorite features in ATS, favorite state, favorite country, something like that. We're going to talk about wished for features, I think is something that he would like to talk about, funny moments and stuff. So we're going to kind of just do like a chat and drive between the two of us. So that'll probably be the next episode. I'm guessing mine will come up probably on Sunday if it all works out. So kind of looking forward to that, because I've never done, a lot of people have, not a lot of people, but people have asked, they say, hey, can we do multiplayer? Have you done multiplayer? Do you want to try multiplayer and stuff like that? And the challenge for me has always been that my schedule is generally pretty erratic, but it's started with work and life and all that kind of stuff. But it's starting to settle down a little bit now, so we're going to give it a try. And if this works out well, and there's other people that want to do it too, maybe we can arrange some more multiplayer convoy drives and things like that, because it'd be kind of fun to check it out at the very least. So that'll probably be the next American Truck Simulator episode, which brings me back to the reason why I wanted to do this long drive tonight and upgrade the truck, because it would be really frustrating for him if I've got beginner truck here and he's got a truck that's got tons of horsepower and stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of get the truck upgraded before that episode. Hey, there's our brother truck right there. So yeah, that's coming up. And where are we now? We're in some small town here, but looks like a little bit over 2 hours to go. And the back half of the drive here went pretty well once we got in the highway and we didn't run out of gas, and we're all leveled up on sleep and our drivers are making money. I don't know, things are getting good with Zilla trucking here in the United States now. So maybe we've turned a corner. Sun's coming up, and sun's coming up on Zilla trucking perhaps. So anyway, we'll keep moving down the road here. We just got to cut over into Colorado and then drop off our fireworks. And I did notice, I didn't put it on that video, but I kind of messed up a little bit where I thought I could sleep in a garage that we hadn't bought. And you can't sleep there, even though it has sleeping. At least I don't think you can sleep there unless you've bought the garage. And then I had trouble backing up. So I have noticed that it's hard for me to back this truck up. I was used to the Mack truck, and this one handles, I think, a little bit differently. So it might take a little while to adjust to the backing up. This one might have just a longer chassis, perhaps. Maybe I just got to get a different chassis too. That might be the case, but we'll see. Anyway, looking forward to another parking challenge here. So a little bit under 2 hours to go. Beautiful Friday morning, 6 o'clock. We've had some breakfast. We fed Diesel the dog. Diesel loves his new bed back here too. He just really likes it. And we're just cutting our way across into the western edge of Colorado here. Is this Colorado? Welcome to colorful Colorado. We're here. Yay! Now the city that we're going to, Durango, is actually just south of that long, windy mountain pass road, which is supposed to be pretty cool. So that might be, I don't know where the convoy route work's going to go and how that's going to work and so where we'll end up. But if we end up for the episode after that one in that place, then that might be a kind of a cool little episode to check out. But I don't know how the convoy works. Like, how do you get together in the same place in the game world? I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, we'll see you as we arrive at our destination, and then we'll do the parking challenge, and then we're going to go right away and upgrade the truck. Hopefully there'll be a mechanic in Durango that can work on a Peterbilt for us and make some improvements for us. We are in Durango, 4 minutes away from our destination. And I just recalled that 21-hour drive, the only problem we had with damage or anything was that ticket we got when we did a ride on red, which to me seemed legal, but anyway. And I see a mechanic right in front of us, so that's good. Yellow light. Anyway, we'll go park this. We'll check in. We won't wait for the red light. So see you in a sec once we get to the drop-off spot. Here we are at the accurately named Walmart. Get a 90 parking here. Sometimes this feels like the one that where you just have to park it in the wall. It's kind of an easy 90, but let's see. Have we been here before? I think this was the city where we got the 7 parking tickets. Oh, that's not too bad. That's a downhill one. I know, we've been here before. And I think we're just going to go past it and then come right back around to it. This, I think, is an easier 90, at least. It was with the Mack truck when I was used to it. So let's go see how this looks. I'm excited. We'll have 50,000 from this trip, plus 28 that we've got. We got 78,000. I think we can make some serious upgrades to this truck. We might even be able to upgrade Eva's truck, which would get her a little bit more economically viable too. So let's see how we do here. Yeah, I'm excited about having a little bit of money. So that's it. We just have to do that. So I think what we're going to do is come around here, make a U-turn, and then pull right past it. We should just be able to back right up into it if all goes well according to plan. So I think we just come over here. Now it is a blind back, but not necessarily if we do like that, right? I think just get a little bit more this way, and I think we're kind of right in line with it, right? I can see it off on my mirror over there. I just want to tilt it this way. I think we can do it just with that blind side mirror. Actually, let me just check. All I can see is like little flashing yellow things here. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, it's kind of a problem. I'm going to hit that Walmart truck, isn't it? We're a little bit crooked on it. I think we can go for it. Let's go for it. I think it didn't work at all. What have we done? Not even close. Okay, so we pull forward, and we can turn in this way. Okay. Scraping some paint off here, but we got it. Oh, we got it tight now. Just drop it right in here. I think we missed it. It's not gonna. Oh, we got it. Nice. They gave it to us. All right. Not the cleanest parking job here with the Walmart trailer, but I do like the looks of this Peterbilt. Let us, after 21 and a half hours and a long slog, 3 sleeps. That's the longest drive we've done in a while. But $50,000 maybe? 37, proficiency bonus 7, long distance bonus 52,000. Did we get level 20? Yes, we're halfway to level 21. That's the biggest jump we've done in a long time. Outstanding. Okay. Oh, we can upgrade something. All our hazardous, all our long distance is good. Let's do high value and fragile. We'll keep going there. Apply that. And now let's take a look at the world map. Go plug in the mechanic over here, and let's go get some upgrades on our truck. I'll see you when we get there. Alrighty, we are here at a handy dandy mechanic. I think he's all good to go. So I'm going to take care of this. We'll get this set up and then we'll connect and see what we got here. Wheels 4%. Okay, let's get our truck repaired. No worries there. Now let's come in and see what we can do for truck configurations. Okay, I think we can upgrade our cab. Ultra cab sleeper. It's going to cost. Install this item may revert. What did it say? I think, do we want the ultra cab? Oh, of course we want the ultra cab sleeper. Nothing with the best for diesel. Okay, so that would be 23,000. Engine, let's not screw around here. Let's get the engine. That's 54,000. All right. That was quick. So I upgraded our transmission to the best one available, the 7-speed Allison 4700 RDS, and that cost about 12,000, 11,000, 10,000. So we went from 80,000 to 69,900. Then I want to get the Ultra Cab Sleeper because I think we need more room with diesel, right? Okay. And then this 6x4 chassis will work with that. And then this 625 horsepower engine, which gives us, I think, a pretty good balance of normal cargo, heavy cargo, and hill service. A little bit focused on heavy cargo and hills. I could go down to this one to get a little more balance, but I'm not too worried about the normal cargoes. I feel like this is going to be able to handle it. And that will cost us 68,000. Boom. Now we have no money again. But we have a much better truck. I was hoping we had enough money to paint the truck too, but we'll get that next episode. The yellow's okay, but it's not quite where we want to be. So, okay, anyway, so easy come, easy go, but let's check out the Ultra Cab Sleeper now here. Yeah, I can barely see easily so far back there. So that looks good, and the truck here is looking pretty nice now. Get some paint on it, we get some kind of flashy lights and get some chrome going. I think another couple episodes, this is going to be really styling. Anyway, that brings us to the end today. Thanks so much for tuning in for our long ride from Oregon all the way to Colorado. 50,000. It's been a while since we've done one like that. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please consider subscribing. We should see you. Next episode should be a convoy ride test with Parkera NZ. So I'm looking forward to that, and we'll see you again on the next episode on the channel. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye.